We're at this year's Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show today, catching up with Pete McClymont for the Nebraska Cattlemen, serving as Executive Vice President for another 27 days or so. Pete, you're not counting, though.
Right. Sure.
Appreciate the time. I always have you do this for somebody not here. Describe some of the things that are happening at this year's convention.
So there aren't serious contentious issues like most years, but we are proud that we brought one as it relates to climate, as opposed to needing funding to make sure that if we're going to quantify drought and government programs are hinged to that data, we need to have funding to provide the technology and components that quantify that. So that was something that we brought, it passed, it'll get affirmed at the board meeting, so that's good. Another one that we've worked with Texas Cattle Feeders, Kansas Livestock Association, Iowa Cattlemen on timely pickup of fed cattle. So we've seen in our part of the world when people sell cattle that the delivery dates can be elongated, and then it becomes extremely frustrating for producers to have them picked up. In the South, where they sell live, after 7 days, they weigh them up, they send the packer a feed bill, and that motivates them to pick them up. We don't have that luxury here, so we work together north to south, if you will, on trying to come up with something, and that came through live cattle marketing, so we're really happy about that one.
I won't try to make you name them all on the spot, but there'll be several Nebraskans that either have already or will be recognized here at the convention. Always fun to see those Nebraska cattle feeders on the big stage, isn't it?
So from Drinnin feedlots, Terry Wagner got the Daniel Armendariz Employee of the Year at the Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame, a significant award. Jerry Adams with Adams Land and Cattle was one of the Hall of Fame recipients. Buck Wehrbein will be voted in on Friday as the Vice President of NCBA, so that's really significant, and Buck will do a tremendous job. And then we have committee leaderships. So Ken Herz is Chair of Ag and Food Policy, Jaclyn Wilson is Chair of International Trade. We have Barb Cooksley, who's Vice Chair of Property Rights and Environmental Management, and Mike Drinnin is Vice Chair of Live Cattle Marketing. So Nebraska has a huge impact on the way we do business in the cattle and beef industry, and it makes us proud to have those people serve.
All right, final question. What do you enjoy about this convention?
The people. Best people in any industry are in the cattle business, and so it's fun to affirm those relationships and see people from all across the country. So it's been fun, and we have a lot of influence, and it's good to be here.
Big Nebraska gathering that happens too. That's a lot.
That's true.
Fun. That's Pete McClymont from the Nebraska Cattlemen joining us out here in New Orleans as we're part of this year's 2023 Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA Trade Show.